Facebook ads, the mix of Facebook and Instagram, the two most trusted platforms in the world. Now, running Facebook ads seems to be a difficult topic for a lot of home improvement businesses. But you know what? You're in for a treat today, because whatever stage you're at, I will take you from that to a full-blown expert by the end of this video, while also providing you with bonus and pro tips, so make sure to not miss out on them. Now, I've got something you might be interested in, so make sure to stick till the end of this video, because I've got a massive giveaway that you don't want to miss out on. Now, here are the topics that we'll be covering in this video, just to set the agenda. To begin with, we'll be discussing why you should advertise on Facebook. I'm gonna walk you through all the assets that you're gonna need to start advertising. I'm also going to explain you how to set up your Facebook page and business account, how to create a profitable campaign, how to define your budget, and how to optimize your campaign cost and book more meetings with qualified leads. So, why should you advertise your local home renovations business on Facebook? As you can see, the daily users that Facebook has goes beyond 2 billion active users. Moving on, the total ad revenue that Facebook registered in 2022 was $114 billion, while the average CPC $0.97 and the average CPMs for around $15. Now, if you don't know what CPCs or CPM stand for, don't worry, stick around to this video and I'll be soon explaining what do they mean. Now, here are some benefits of advertising on Facebook. First thing first, selling more. You can advertise your products or services and send people to your website to purchase them. You can also generate leads, which is probably your main reason that you're here. Now, you can use Facebook adverts to collect names, emails, phone numbers, and more directly from your target customers. And you can also use Facebook ads to distribute content. Facebook and Instagram are also the ideal places to distribute the content you create and maximize your local reach. Now, why would you want to spend your money on Facebook ads when you can spend your money on external services or apps that also delivers you leads? Well, very simple. There are 4 main valuable reasons because of it. The first one being testing. Whether you're not a budget or you have a venture capital backing up your business, you can get results in as little as a day and you can validate whether your product actually works and whether the market even wants your product. The second one being targeting. Facebook is by far the ad network with the most information about its users. In fact, the Facebook algorithms are so advanced that they even know what the person will search for before they even think about it. But that's another story for another video. So, let me give you an example. Let's say that you're a kitchen remodeling business owner and you want to target people that only wants a full kitchen remodel. What I highly encourage you to do is to sit down and think about how this perfect customer will look like. How a perfect customer that needs a full kitchen renovation would need. And just to put into an example, a perfect customer will be someone that has recently moved into the city and needs a full kitchen renovation because it looks off, because the house that they just bought, it's kind of out of date, right? So with Facebook, you can actually target those kind of people, so you will be the first on appearing once they moved into the city and they will actually hire services. And yeah, with Facebook, you can actually do that. Then we have CPCs, cost per click. The real beauty of Facebook is that they only charge you once you get a click. And you can get clicks for very few dollars. In fact, the average cost per click goes between $2 to $4, which will give your business a lot of opportunities to show your services all around your local area, which things like this weren't even possible a few years ago. Now, the last thing is predictability. Once you've tasted and dialed in your funnel, the offer and the target, there are some cases in which you can put $1 and get $5, $10, even $15 out of consistently. Which honestly, it is not a surprise that running ads in today's digitalized era has become the go-to and the most predictable and consistent way of attracting new leads to your local business. So let's talk about the assets that you're gonna need to start advertising. First of all is your business manager, the place that will hold all your business assets, ad accounts, pages, pixels, payment methods. Now, in order to run ads and make good use of your Business Manager account, you'll need an ad account, the account that will hold and create all your ad campaigns. Then we have your Facebook page, which is basically the account that will be used in order to show the public the ads that you're running. Moving on, we have your domain, in order for Facebook to drive ads to it. Moving forward, the Facebook pixel. This is probably one of the most important, if not the most important tool in your Business Manager. It is a piece of code that you will attach to your website in order to track the traffic that's coming from Facebook. And last but not least, a payment method. Self-explanatory. You will have to attach a valid payment method in order to start running and paying for the ads. Now, let me guide you on how to create a Facebook page and most importantly, how to create a Business Manager account. The key here, if you don't have one, is to give Facebook as much information about your business, because in this way you're getting more trust with them and letting them know that you're a real serious business. And this could really help you down the line, since Facebook could disable your ad account, so when you want to appeal it, you'll be able to make your life easier. Now, pro tip here, make sure that before you run ads, your page has at least plus 20 posts for the same reasons as mentioned before. You want to be seen as a real business page. Making sure that you always keep your page active will increase your page longevity and relevance score, as well as generating organic traffic. Now, the Business Manager is a tool designed to be your primary hub on Facebook to manage all your pages, ad accounts, domains, and others. When creating an account, you want to eventually do the same as you did when creating a Facebook page, giving Facebook as much information about your business as you can. Make sure to use your work email address as well, so no @gmail.coms, just to not give Facebook some reasons to doubt about you. Now, very important, make sure you go through the business verification process as soon as it's available on your Business Manager. This will verify your Business Manager and it's an essential step when it comes to avoiding bans. Next up is creating your ad account, which will be the account responsible to hold all your ads. Now, in order to create your ad account, go to your business setting on your ad account, click on your ad account, click on add, and create a new one. Add its name, the time zone, and the currency, and now you've just created an ad account. Now connecting your page to it, which is one of the vital steps in the whole stage of setting up an ad campaign, connecting your website so that you can run ads on it. So, go to your Business Manager, click on Pages, then on Add and add a page. Moving on, adding a payment method. So, you're gonna go to your Business Manager settings, go to the Payment Methods section and simply add your card in there. Now, pro tip, for some reasons, PayPal and Facebook are not very good friends. So, if you want to avoid some future problems, make sure to not use PayPal to process your payments. Next is verifying your domains. So, if you want to run ads, you'll need to first verify your domain to do so. So, go inside your Business Manager, click the Domains tab, click Add and add your company domain. Now, you want to choose the DNS option and copy the code provided. Then visit your domain register, add a new TXT to your DNS records, enter the add symbol if it's in the name field and if it's required, and in the content field, you'll paste your verification code provided by Facebook. Then simply return to the Business Manager and click Verify. Next one, creating your Facebook pixel. A piece of code that will give you Facebook so you can install it into your website. In that way, you'll be able to track how many people looked at your website, how many booked appointments, and how much did it cost you for each person to do that. Now, this is what will allow Facebook to track how many clicks you've got and how many leads you've generated. In order to do so, you will go to the Events Manager, click on Connect Data Sources, Facebook Pixel, add your pixel name and your website, and then Facebook will generate your pixel code for you. Now, we want to install this Facebook pixel right onto your website. Now, here will be depending on what website service you're using, WordPress, Wix, ClickFunnels, whatever. There will be an option to add a tracking code. Now, what I recommend doing is to search for a YouTube tutorial on how to install a Facebook pixel on whatever the name of your service website provider might be. Now you've officially done and you've got everything set up to run your first ad campaign. So now let's get into how to create a profitable ad campaign. But before actually diving into it, I want you to explain the 3 layers an ad campaign has: the ad campaign, the ad set, and the ads. In the ad campaign is where we'll be able to choose the main goal of the campaign. So, if we're focusing on a local home improvement business, what we will focus is on lead generation. However, you can also run awareness ads so people around your local area get to interact, like, follow, and even comment on your post, mostly used to gain more followers and credibility. Moving to the ad set, this is the layer that sits under the ad campaign. Now, one campaign can have multiple ad sets. The ad sets is where we select our target audience, the location and where we're going to be advertising our services, placements, scheduling, and budget. To end with the ad. One ad set can have one or multiple ads too. Now, the ad is the actual advertisement you see on your Facebook and Instagram. It's the post that will hold the copy, the headline, the image or the video, and the call to action button for those who are interested. Now, to make this stuff more simple, let me show you an example of how to set up a Facebook campaign. To begin with, we'll start with our ad campaign objective. Since the main objective of a local home improvement business is to attract new leads, we will do that in order to maximize the reach of potential people that is likely to convert into a deal. Now, pro tip, to keep things organized, what we usually do, and I highly encourage you to do if you ever run ads by yourself, is to create one campaign per offer so you keep things organized, which honestly could get really messy sometimes. Now, if you decide to launch different types of campaigns, I wouldn't go for anything higher than 3 types of campaigns. The first one being for cold audiences, the second one being to retarget people that has already engaged with your ads, and the last being for testing, to basically try on different types of offers to see how the market reacts. And I'm telling you this because it can get super messy, and honestly, you don't need anything more than that. Now, if you're just getting started and you don't have any list of past customers you had in your business, we like to set up campaigns in order to test and prospect people who are more likely to transform into a customer for your business. In that way, you'll be able to test and see which profile of people is the one that's booking more appointments in order for you to sign more deals. Now, things can get a bit messy when running different types of campaigns. Ideally, you should spend 70% of your budget on prospecting and the remaining 30% on testing. So, hopefully it wasn't that hard to understand, and with that being said, let's get into the ad set. So, first thing first, this one is very important. Think about the majority of your customers. What is their situation? Are they moving in? Are they families with children? Old people whose kids have grown up deciding to jump on a renovation? Try to picture an ideal or desired customer in your head and use the Facebook targeting options to reach them. Now, when it comes to interest targeting, we recommend selecting one step at a time, so we can really focus on what are they usually interested in. Although we don't want to get too specific with it, since we are limited to our geographical zone that we will be delivering our services, so I wouldn't recommend going much deep on it, since in most cases, keeping it broad and letting Facebook and his algorithms do his thing usually performs like a drug if you give it enough budget and time. Now, pro tip. If it's possible, it is always better to work with large audience to avoid delivery problems, high CPMs or CPCs. Alright, with that being said, let's move out to ad creatives. Now pay close attention because this will be the thing that will make the difference when running profitable ad campaigns. Now, if you can take one thing from this whole training video, it should be to focus on ad creatives, because people buy based on what they see. They're not gonna read your services description if they don't feel like it is worth doing so. A great creative can work with bad targeting, a bad campaign structure, and optimization with bad bidding strategy. However, on the flip side, it could have the most impeccable targeting, campaign structure, and optimization with highly optimized bidding strategies. But if the creative it is not at that level, if the creative is actually bad, you cannot save that campaign. So, always keep in mind that when creating any sort of ad campaign, the image or video that you'll be utilizing will have a direct effect on the success of your campaigns. Now, what is the best creative to use, an image or a video? Well, both of them work very well, and we like testing each other to see which ones perform better, although video ads are usually better performing ads. Being able to show users a video of a full before and after renovation within 30 seconds, using a strong hook at the beginning to grab people's attention, and having a dynamic video to actually keep people watching it with a clear call to action at the end can really make the difference. Now, pro tip, if you're struggling to find inspiration, you can always visit the Facebook Ads library to see what your competitors are using. Now, I said inspiration. Do not try to copy or mimic their ads, since you never know if the ad campaign is actually profitable unless you have some great experience with it. However, I don't really think that should be a problem if you're running ads for your local business, since it won't look like an ad in the first place. People are not used to see local remodeling videos or photos about your jobs. And talking from experience, that's one of the main reasons why you should be the first in your local area to run ads. Now, ad copy. What is that? The ad copy will be the description of the product or service that you will be trying to advertise. Writing a good ad copy is key for new leads when engaging with your ads. You can run the best creative in the world, but if this one doesn't have any description explaining it, you'll be missing on a lot of great and qualified leads. The key here is focusing on the main features of your service combined with the offer. You can also use stories to get the point across. For example, a past customer you had that was struggling with kitchen space and how you were able to solve the problem. Now, it is very important to not use words like fantastic, wonderful, secret, or unbelievable. Facebook really doesn't like promises or sensationalism about the end result and can disable your ad account. Next is understanding if you're running a profitable campaign, often called ROAS or return on ad spend. To do so, it is as simple as checking the metrics. Cost per clicks, cost per miles, click-through rates, the average order value, self-explanatory. Defining your budget is one of the most important elements of your ads. As a local home improvement business you have, you should be pricing your ad spend based on how much your service costs. Do not expect to pay a couple of dollars and generate large profitable qualified leads. Be realistic about it. The sweet spot usually goes between $750 to $1,500 monthly budget. You can do more if you wish to, but it is all based on giving Facebook enough money at the beginning to work with and find the perfect profile of customers we're looking for and actually generate a decent number of leads. Now, the great thing about Facebook is that you won't be spending all these amounts of money in one go. In fact, the complete opposite. You will be paying a daily fee which can be increased or decreased based on its success. So, instead of paying all your budget upfront, you will be able to spend $25, $30, even $50 a day to try and test what's working. Now, how can you optimize your ad campaign's costs and book more appointments with qualified leads? So let's talk about how to actually optimize your campaigns, because the first thing to note here is the length of your customer journey. And what this basically means is keeping track on how long it takes from the moment that the user clicks on your ad to the moment that they book an appointment. Now, for some businesses, it can take several days, but for others, just a couple of hours. So take this period into consideration when evaluating results, since what usually happens, especially with home renovations, is that you will get a lot of customers in your pipeline waiting for your services, which will introduce in jobs that you have booked but not yet paid. But the point that I'm trying to reach here is that do not evaluate things from yesterday if a new lead takes 3 days to actually book an appointment. Now, the second point here I'm trying to make is knowing when to kill ad sets. Although it is not common among local businesses, it is a thing that we have to keep in mind. As we talked before, you have to give Facebook some budget and time to work with. If it hits your target KPIs, if it performs, you keep it. If it didn't, you simply kill it and try a different one. The key here is to kill it as fast as possible. We obviously don't want to waste money on something that is not generating leads for us. Now, let me introduce you the 3 elements of ROAS for local home improvement businesses. Here is where most businesses and especially agencies mess it all up. When evaluating ROAS, you need to keep track of your CPCs, conversion rates, and average order value. As I've explained before, always evaluate them as a group, not as individuals, to have context on why your ROAS is where it's at. Now, most businesses and agencies that run ads, they only focus on how much it costs them to get a customer, always aiming to lower the cost of it. This could benefit you sometimes, since why wouldn't you like to get cheaper leads, right? Well, the fact is that we don't want to get cheap leads. What we want, especially as a local home renovation business, are qualified leads. Leads that when you call them, they actually remember who you are, what are your services, and why are you calling. Since you probably experienced this yourself, Calling what is a qualified lead only to find out that they don't even remember filling up a form really can make you mad. And I mean, I would get mad too. So why would you pay, let's say, $20 leads that are unresponsive when you can pay $50 or even $70 for leads that are more qualified and that they actually need your services while also saving you some time? So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the full guide on how to run profitable Facebook ad campaigns for home improvement businesses. If you found some value in it, make sure to share it to anyone that could make some good use out of it. And if you would like to run Facebook ads and do not miss on your target audience, you can definitely hire our services. I'll be leaving a link on the description. So if you want to run profitable ads for yourself and you want to outsource that lead generation stuff to someone, we can definitely do that for you. It is a done for you service in which we will be generating leads with predictability for your business. Now, for those who would like to get more information about Facebook ads, and for those who have actually watched all the video till the end to this exact same moment, as I promised at the beginning of the video that I will be giving a massive giveaway. So I just wrote a 22-page PDF about Facebook ads, in which you'll be basically learning about how to run them with different examples and how to avoid bans. If you want to get that 22-page PDF Facebook guide, the only thing that you have to do is to subscribe, take a screenshot that you're actually subscribed, go to my Instagram, which will be in the description, and DM me with the screenshot and the words Facebook guide. If you actually do that, I will know that you've seen the video till the end and that you basically made the requisites to do so. With that being said, again, the only ask that I have is to go ahead and spread the word so more business owners can run profitable businesses, make more money, make better products and services, so in that way they can deliver better experiences for their employees and customers. The only way we can achieve that is by leaving a like, sharing the video, or by leaving a comment down below so more people discover the video. It will take 10 seconds out of your time, it will mean the world for me, and it might change the world for someone else.